Okay, so welcome to my very first Whew Chile Wednesday. So, again, if you don't know or you missed my I'm back video, Whew Chile Wednesday is basically where I'm going to take some relationship scenarios and just kind of give my take on them from my own personal opinion, also from the perspective of a therapist. So, I'm going to be getting these off of a relationship subreddit. So this is about a 23-year-old male who has a 20-year-old girlfriend. And he titled this, my partner seems incapable of existing independently. Which, listen, this already sounds like bad. Okay, so he says, I've been with my partner for a few years now. We live together. She's great, except that she seems incapable of existing by herself. What I mean by that is she never wants to be alone, and when she is, she seems kind of shut down. When I would go and visit my parents for a day or two, I'd text her and ask her what she was doing, and she would always reply, nothing. And I assumed that meant she was just hanging out, watching TV or whatever, but no. It was quite literal. Left alone, she would spend hours upon hours scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, whatever, just killing time in betwixt texting me. And when we are together, she does nothing alone. Everything we watch on TV, we watch together. If she wants to watch a show and I'm not interested, she gets sad because now she feels like she can't watch it. I try telling her she can, and I'll just hang out and do something else, and she says, no, it's fine. Even when she wants to have a nap, she wants me to at least be in the bed with her. I am incapable of napping during the day, so I just read while she goes to sleep. And she'll nap for 2 or 3 hours, so usually when she's asleep, I'll creep out of bed and go be by myself for a while. But then when she wakes up, she says, it's not nice to wake up and find you're alone. Like she expects me to just sit in bed for 3 hours waiting for her to finish napping. We have to wake up together, we have to go to bed together, we have to watch TV together, we have to read together, we have to go shopping together. There's no respite or respite. And any indication of a desire to do anything alone upsets her because she thinks she's annoyed me and I don't want to spend time with her. How can I explain to her that I want to do things independently sometimes without hurting her feelings? I don't want to make her feel that I don't enjoy spending time with her, but there are so many things I want to do and can't because they wouldn't involve her. My girlfriend insists on literally doing everything together, and it means I can't do anything unless I want to, unless there's a way to involve her, and she won't do anything that I don't want to do with her. Listen. Oh my God. So, my personal opinion, this would drive me batshit crazy. I have always been a very independent person. I like to do things independently. I have my friends, and so in relationships, I'm okay if you go do things with other people that don't include me. In fact, I encourage it because I don't want you in my face all the time. Okay? And I'm sure you don't want me in your face all the time because as awesome as I am, and I am quite awesome, I can be a bit annoying. I'm sure. So it's healthy to spend time apart. Here's the thing, and this is me crossing over into the therapist's perspective. I don't believe in finding your other half. I don't believe in that. Now let me tell you why. The problem with that concept is that while you're trying to find your other half, you're half of a person. You're missing parts of you. You're not. You live a whole ass entire life before you meet your significant other. You have friendships, I hope. You have interests, you have hobbies. You should have all of those things. Those things don't have to go away because you get in a relationship with somebody. A relationship is supposed to add to your life. Add to. It isn't completing it, okay? Because it's complete on its own. This girl sounds like somebody who is not comfortable with herself. And she's probably somebody that jumps from relationship to relationship. There are people that are not comfortable unless they're with somebody. Because I don't know who to be if I'm not a girlfriend. If I'm not somebody's girlfriend, then I don't know who I am. So I'm going to make sure I'm constantly somebody's girlfriend. Or if if I'm not with somebody, then I don't think that I have any value. And that's problematic. You need to be okay being on your own. You do. Everyone does. And the healthiest relationships that I have seen are relationships where you're able to have that space and you're able to have that life that's separate and you come together and it's amazing. And that's what it's supposed to be. This does not sound like a relationship that is going to work. I'm sorry. For many reasons. One, he's getting more and more angry, and it's going to turn into resentment because it's going to keep him from doing things that he would normally want to be doing and enjoy doing. And he's going to start resenting her because she's the reason, or he's going to see her as a reason when it's really him choosing to not do these things because it makes her happy. But eventually there will be some resentment there on his side. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for her. No, listen. This whole idea of being the center of somebody's universe is ridiculous. I don't want anyone to think that I'm the center of their universe. Your world does not revolve around me. I don't want you to feel that way. I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel like my whole entire world revolves around you. Because here's the thing. Relationships sometimes don't last. And so what happens if the thing that my entire world revolves around goes away? What happens to my world? Do I just go spinning off into space? You have to have a solid foundation of yourself on your own and realize that relationships add to it. It doesn't complete you. You are completed on your own. I am complete on my own. Now, is it lonely being single sometimes? 100%. Do I wish that I had somebody? 100%. I do. Which is why I still involve myself in the ridiculousness that is online dating. Neither here nor there. That's a whole nother conversation entirely. But it doesn't mean, though, that until I'm in a relationship, I'm this half of a person. I'm whole, complete, and happy. I have wonderful friendships. I have wonderful family. And I have a job that allows me to be able to take care of myself. I have 2 animals that equally get on my nerves and make me very happy. I have a whole life. And what I'm looking for is somebody to share that life with. Not for about somebody to create a life for me. Because I have it already. And I don't want to create a life for him. I need him to already have it. I'm not that girl. I am not that girl. I am not the girl that is going to be sitting up under you 100% of the time and calling you all the time. I'm not her. She is not me. So for this couple, I would say, one, the girl sounds very codependent, which is something that has nothing to do with him. She's probably been that way in most of her relationships. And she is going to have to find a way for her, sorry, my dog was barking. She's going to have to find a way for her to be secure and happy in who she is that doesn't include him. Because that's the only way that she's going to find true happiness. There's no way that I'm going to say, well, you don't want to watch this TV show, so I'm just not going to watch it at all, ever. What? Like, no. Has to be balance. There has to be balance. And that's what he's describing as not balance. At all. And it's not going to end well, unfortunately. She sounds like she needs to have some individual therapy to address why she has this need to be constantly with the person that she's in a relationship with. And he, you know, unfortunately, dude, I don't think this is going to be that relationship for you. This ain't going to be the end. This is going to be kind of a thank you next situation. So space in relationships is healthy. You have to be able to continue to be an individual person. Losing yourself in a relationship is so unhealthy. And it's one of the reasons why breakups hurt and destroy people as much as they do, because it's you put so much into this person and taken so much from yourself that them leaving you, it's like somebody stole something from you. And so you have people that react to that very violently, either against that person or against themselves. So, you know, make sure that you have that balance in any relationships that you have. That's friendships too, because friends could be just as clingy, and clingy friends are not, listen, anybody in your life should be able to function without you, and you should be able to function without them. The thing is, I prefer not to, but I can, if need be. That's kind of where you need to be. So that's it. That's all. I tried to pick a more tame one for this first one, but some of this stuff gets wild. All right. So Make sure if you enjoyed this, you give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments on what you feel that this young man should do, please leave them below. Or if you've been in a similar situation, or if you're somebody that used to be codependent, I would love to hear about it. If you have a question or some kind of a situation that you would like to send in for me to discuss, you can send it to my Gmail account. I now have a Gmail account specifically for this channel. It is called Calamity Red with a K at gmail.com. So you can send me emails that way. And I guess I will just see you guys in my next video. Bye.